Oh, it's dedicated to Sarah J. Maas. Wow. And then there's only one question left in the second book, and I know what's going to happen at the end because that's how books work.
Commercial break.
Hi, I'm Tony Jane Moore. I am an aspiring author, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm currently writing my very first draft of Project Majesty. What is it about? It's detective fiction. That's all I got for you. Hi, welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a TBR list. So basically we're going to be going over all the books in my TBR and also their first lines because that's my favorite thing to do. I'm actually going to also go over my current reads. I'm super excited. Let's get into the video. So my first current read is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This book, it's so good. I'm only like 40 pages in, but the prologue was, I don't know how, the prologue was long, but it was good. I read the prologue before I bought the book and I was like, yeah, I'm buying the book. Mistborn is, I don't know, a dystopian land and there's some magic in it. I don't know what it's about, and that's good because that means whatever plot twist is going to be in here, I'm gonna love it. All three of these for $50, but I got all three. I had to. Versions of these covers, all the covers today are beautiful, but the version of these covers are stunning. I love them. There's another version at Barnes & Nobles that's like $30. They're so ugly. They're so ugly and small. They're like the small, like the little small books like that. Oh my god. This next one is my current read. I found this author on Instagram. The Instagram. Listen runs Rachel Moore. It's good stuff. The cover, it's not ugly. I know what an ugly cover is, and it's not ugly. The side though, the spine, beautiful. This book is basically about this girl who goes to Italy for like an archaeology trip. They're looking for the Venus Aurelia. I think that's how you say it. This guy uncrystallizes and they go on an adventure to find the vase. It's super fun. It's fun. It's interesting. It's cute. Like, I'm not a romance person, but it's cute. I love it. Here's first page. Italy, 1932. Statues watched as Van descended into what was left of the Temple of Venus. I don't know if it's Van or Vaughn. Next, this is kind of my third current read. I brought this in Orlando, so this is my Orlando book. I didn't know if I wanted to buy the second or third book yet. I was just already going to buy other books. So this is Scythe by Neal Schusterman. It's good. It's basically about how humanity has conquered death, so nobody dies anymore. So now the Scythes come in and they are the people that kill people. Citra and Rowan are chosen apprentices of the Scythe, so now they have to become Scythes. The Scythe arrived late on a cold November afternoon. This is a book in a trilogy. It's The Prison Healer by Lynette, Noni. Oh, she's doing trials. Look how pretty the cover is. Like, hello, it's so cute. And like, look at these, like the sequels. Oh, beautiful covers. Super excited to read this. However, I just realized Sarah J. Maas is up at the top. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I haven't read a Sarah J. Maas. Oh, it's dedicated to Sarah J. Maas. Wow. Oh, okay. So here's the prologue. Death arrived at twilight. This one I have touched. Let me tell you guys about this one. Okay, this is How You Lose the Time War. Who is it by? Amal El-Mohtar. I know I said that wrong. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. And Max Gladstone. This is How You Lose the Time War. I started this while I was in Orlando. And it was so confusing. I put it down and I started reading Scythe. I'm gonna do it. It is one of these books I really do want to try again, and I want to try and finish it. It's not that long. Look how thin it is. It's not that long. And honestly, like, I like the concept. I was just so confused and I was like tired on that flight. I was like, dang, I'm not reading this. I saw a video of Lauren Roberts saying that she's like, oh, I was confused throughout the whole thing. She was like, oh, I don't know if it's a user issue. Girl, I'm scared. When Red wins, She Stands Alone. This next book I have been wanting for like a year-ish. It's a standalone. It's like, I think it's more thriller-ish. So this one's called Ace of Spades. It's by, I'm bad at pronouncing stuff. I feel like this is like being bad at pronouncing stuff. It's a universal ish. And I'm Faridah, Abíké-Íyímídé. I hope it is. It's more of a like those high school thrillers, like those text message thrillers. I love those. It's also Black author. Authors support authors. We gotta support our own people, you know? Chapter 1, Devon. Monday. First day back assemblies are the most pointless practice ever. Excited. Let me give you the lowdown on this. I walk into the bookstore, right? I see this. I'm like, darn tootin', I want that. I look at the cover and I read the back. I'm like, yeah, I want that. And it's by V.E. Schwab. Are you kidding me? It's vicious. Oh, look how pretty. I'm like beyond excited to read this. It's about basically like two college roommates are adrenaline junkies and they just like to push the limits to see how far. And they get powers. They get like little powers, they said. I don't know. Before I bought this book, I never even heard of it. After buying it, I keep seeing things about it. But, you know, my Brandon Sanderson has to be done before I buy any more books. Victor readjusted the shovels on his shoulder and stepped gingerly over an old, half-sunken grave. Next book, I found her on Instagram. I found June her on Instagram. I know it's about, like, warring countries. I don't think it's warring countries. I think it's like an oppressive leader is the main issue, and obviously there's a romance in it because if you look on the cover, you know where that's going. This is a crane amongst wolves. These covers look so cute. Isiol, I think it's Isiol. Basically, her older sister becomes one of the king's victims, like one of his servants, and she is going to stop it. I was gonna say it's giving the Cruel Prince, but it's really not. I love the Cruel Prince, by the way. I feel like I've never found a book that's truly blown me away, but that is one of my top 5 right now. Okay, so this book, I kind of have I have a thing about it because it's good, right? It's the second in the duology. The first one was really good. But my thing about it is that I got the romance in the first book. Why do I need to read the second one? I got the plot in the first. We answered all the questions in the first book, and then there's only one question left in the second book, and I know what's going to happen at the end because that's how books work, you know? Okay, the first book left off in like a cliffhanger, and that's why this is in my TBR and not like I'm not selling it because I want to read it. I also love Chole Gong, Heart Huntsman, Lady Fortune. I have it in paperback. I wanted them both in paperback, but she didn't sell this in paperback, so I had to buy it in hardback. The Size of My Head. Yeah, this is the second book in the series. Like, one thing about books, I feel like this was a publishing deal, and I have one of its twin books. I actually have it right here, Divine Rivals. Like, don't get me wrong, I devoured Divine Rivals. This is the fastest I've ever read a book. I read it in 2 days. The thing with both of these books is that it only needs one book. Why do I need to dive back into the story just to find out a very minor answer? You know, I don't really see it. Yeah, so that's my video for today. Again, welcome to my channel. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff on here. Happy holidays. God bless. I will see you next time. Bye.